Mr. Hargrave here with a special offline edition of Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force a day early. Why? Because things are wrong with Marvel Strike Force. Let's just get right to it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and there's a reason for that. I'm going to tell you the reason for that after we talk about this, but I want to bring this to you as fast as I can. This is the updated math for the totally awesome Milestone, which is not awesome at all. The totally horrible Milestone. Anyways, this thing was bad before, but now it has been corrected to 4 points per energy instead of 5 points per energy. So when this first hit the blog, there was a discrepancy. The paragraph said that it would be 5 points per energy, but the chart said that it would be 4 points per energy. So at some point, this was altered to 4 points. The original information was that it looked like it was going to be 5 points, and that's what we did our math around. And look, the math was bad at 5 points. The math gets worse at 4 points. So let's what are you going to need to do? What are you going to need to do? You need 70,000 points to max it out. You need 58,000 points if you want the 50 extra Brawn shards. If you just want the monthly points for Abomination, for the Abomination milestone, you need 33,500 points. Now, if you spend no cores at all, no cores, and this is a change, because at 4 points per energy, no cores is only going to get you 28,000 points. So you're going to have to spend some cores if you want the monthly points. Now, good news. At only 200 cores of energy per day, do the 50s 4 times, you'll get 39,792 points, along with, the free donation. You can get 550 alliance credits a day if everybody in your alliance does the 10,000 gold, right? No cores. So just spending 200 cores on energy will get you 39,000 points. That'll get you the monthly Abominate, which is all a lot of people care about. So, okay, good. And a lot of people do those 50 cores, the 200 cores of energy every day. I don't think you should. I think you should wait until events happen before you use your cores. But I know new players, they want to try to speed up. They want to try to farm things faster. Not a good idea, by the way. You're not going anywhere. You're going to a brick wall. So yeah, you can go ahead and go faster, but you're not going anywhere. You're spinning your wheels. So yeah, all right, you can do that and you can get the minimum points. Now, with our old math, getting the 50 Brawn shards actually wasn't that bad. It was doable, and you can do it now, but now you have to spend more, and you have to spend the 600 cores a day if you want to get the 50 Brawn shards. Now, underneath our old math, the math that we did at the start of this, when this was 5 points of energy, 5 points for every energy spent instead of 4 points for every energy spent, this was 10,000 points higher. We basically lost 10,000 points. So you were able to get 68,000 points, almost letting you max this out if you spend 600 cores a day, which is what I was advising. Now, I'm still unfortunately advising that you spend 600 cores a day. However, you're just going to get less for it now. Yay! So yeah, they decided that it's not good enough. So now 600 cores a day and an extra, don't even mention it. Also in this factor, this 58,000, to get the Brawn shards, this is also assuming now that you donate 100 cores a day to your alliance. Now, the good news is, the only good news there is that even if your whole alliance spends 100 core, you don't need your whole alliance you don't need everyone in your alliance to donate 100 cores a day. If you do it, it's enough. The alliance doing it, that's extra. Now, I was able to, this bonus points section on the side here, this 8,000 extra bonus points. So if you still want to try to max this out, you might be able to. I might be able to. It's possible, because I was able, right now, if you look at my energy in game, it's at 1,770. That's going to give me an extra 7,000 points. I also have 300 energy in my inbox still from unclaimed milestone or unclaimed web store rewards. That's another 1,200 points. So I have an extra 8,000 points on the side that I can use to either make sure I get to 58,000 or maybe even push to the 70,000 still. I don't know. This sucks. There's the math. You do what you want to do with it. Oh, also, not to mention, now you don't let my titles fool you. There's no 4-star Brawn free-to-play option. The most anyone's getting out of Brawn free-to-play is 3 yellow stars and 50 shards extra. You'll still be 30 shards short of the 4th star, and that sucks. This is basically the Sunfire release method all over again. Look at your Sunfire. If you're a free-to-play player like me, look at your Sunfire. That's what your Brawn's going to look like after this event, and it's going to suck. Now, what are we going to do about it? Because it's one thing to say all this, and this isn't typically what we do here on Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force. Here on Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force, we don't just complain, we take action. And here's why I asked you to like, here's why I asked you to subscribe, because if you go to the community section, and I know you're listening to me because my subscriber count just went up 100 subs. We were at 10,700, now we're at 10,800. So thank you for that. Seeing that number goes up does motivate me to do this kind of stuff as well. If you go to my community tab, now I also do know that on some devices it doesn't work. The community tab, it's not compatible with all, I don't know what the hell that's about. You might have to take some small amount of effort and load this up on a computer. I know, heaven forbid. Anyways, you go to the community tab. Scroll down. I opened up a new poll today. This is typically what we do here on Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force, by the way, if you didn't know. What change to event milestones would you like to see more in Marvel Strike Force? Now, I'm going to say this. You're going to ignore it. You're going to leave a comment, and I'm going to repeat it. Both things. We're going to go for both things. Okay? All of these. So the important part is that you vote. I don't care which one you vote for. I won't try to swing you. I don't care. What the important number here is the amount of votes. And honestly, having these be under 2,000 is pathetic. We need it higher. I need to be able to show the community manager who tracks this actively that these are things that people care about. That's all we need to say. People care about it. So please vote on this. And vote for either one of these. It doesn't matter. I push both of them, guys. There's no reason to debate about this down in the comments. There's no reason to debate which one is this or that or what you want instead. I don't care what you want instead. Look, we're just trying to raise awareness that there's an issue going on here. So you can either vote for always have event milestones be completable free to play. It doesn't matter if you believe that can happen or not. We're not going to lower our standards just because you think it can't happen. I don't care that you don't think it can happen. We can make some change here. And the other thing we can ask for, which has already been kind of floated, like this is a thought that's already kind of out there on the team, we can have the pay to win milestones highlighted. Now, for me, that's not doing a whole lot, but at least it's something, I suppose. It's some acknowledgement that, hey, this milestone's pay to win, because this sort of stuff just causes confusion and hatred and anger and all the negativity around Marvel Strike Force that we've come to expect. So I'm tired of it. I'm tired of having to come out here every week and break down this math and get pissed off every week about this for various reasons. Or find out, a weekend that the math has changed and now something that was good is bad. Like, it is just stupid. And it's hard for me to argue when I don't even know what the rules are. I don't know what should be completed free to play. I don't know what's pay to win on the surface. I have to dig and I have to do the math. I got to tell, Archangel, I'm like, hey, this is the numbers. Are these numbers correct? He's like, I don't know either. No one knows how these events are supposed to work. I'm just asking for some clarity. I think if this can be communicated, we'll be doing so much better in this community. It'll be a less toxic space to exist in. As it is now, it's extremely toxic, and I'm really getting sick of it. So either always make event milestones completable free to play, which I think, guys, we can all agree that's the best way. I don't even know why people are voting for have pay to win milestones be highlighted. I guess those are people whose like will is broken and they're just shattered people. And they're just like, I've given up any hope of Marvel Strike Force ever being good. I just want it to be a little nicer to me, which is where I'm at too. Quite honestly, if they just highlighted the pay to win milestones, I'd probably be like, oh, it's a huge win for us guys. This game should be fun at the end of the day. And having to pay money for events isn't fun in anyone's book. It's not enjoyable at all. And even what you pay for isn't worth what you paid to get it. Like I haven't even calculated up how much money they actually want for this event to finish it out. But it's probably some absurd amount, like $100. Normally it's like $100. Normally they want $100 from you to beat these milestones. And that's just stupid. So look, either have them be completable free to play. And I'm going to ask for it, and we're going to keep asking for it until they say no, and clearly say no, because that lets us know what ground they're on. If they go, look, these milestones will never be completable free to play. We're always going to pay to win milestones. Okay, good. Now at least we know what we're dealing with. So then the next step is, yeah, can you highlight them? Can you at least be clear to us that we're not supposed to get this? We're not supposed to get that, so that I can set my expectations appropriately? All right, you can trust me on that. I'm Mr. Heartgrave, Grave Diggers. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, comment down below. Vote! Just pick one of the options, guys. Seriously, I don't know how much I can beg you for this. We just need reactions. I have more subscribers, more viewers than I do votes on these. And to me, that's really disheartening. And I don't care if you're fired up about this. If you enjoy my content, I need your votes on these. One way or the other, doesn't just pick one. I don't care. No one cares. I just need the numbers to go up, because if the numbers don't go up and this isn't successful, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done with it. It's just like, personally, I'm going to give up on this. I was already in that spot before Community Archangel came around. And just to clarify why I'm an envoy, why this all happened, they came to me and said, Mr. Heartgrave, we like what you're doing. Can you help us? So that's why I'm here trying to help. But the moment the community takes a shit on me and decides that what I'm doing isn't effective, or, oh, we don't believe in it, or, oh, I don't have the fucking time to log onto a computer to do this, I'm fucking done with you guys too. So just so you know that. I know you hardcore grave diggers out there, the 2,000 people who have voted on these, thank you so much for that. But for the other people, I really need you to get off your ass and get on this, or else this is going to stop. This needs to be success. Anything I do needs to be successful, or else I'm not doing it. I'm not that kind of person that's just going to do this for years and have it be ineffective. All right, you can trust me on that. I'm Mr. Heartgrave. Grave diggers, keep digging. Myself keeps slipping.